Is this thing on? Is this thing, is this YouTube? Is this YouTube on? Who am I? Who am I YouTubing? And who am I YouTubing? Am I post Discord? Donde está el stream? Give me 1 second. It's YouTube time. No, nobody could understand the power of YouTube. And nobody could understand the power of Rat Cousin. And nobody could be me. Other than I, the Ronge Rider, he/him, herself. Oh, you thought it was something that you wouldn't expect. But the truth is often in the pudding, deep within the bowl of pearls, deep within the rats, deep within my mind. What is my mom? Where is my mom? I mean, it's reminding me. It is vaguely reminding my ass that I was supposed to do an idea on April Fool's where it's the Pixies parody and everybody says, "Where is my mom?" But lo and behold, bitch, I don't give up. Oh man. Dude, this is the first time I've ever gone live on YouTube. So ain't nobody gonna be in here. Maybe people will check out the VOD later. I don't know. I'm telling everybody on the Discord right now, we're on YouTube. Am I Ronge on YouTube? Ronging on YouTube. Ronging on YouTube right now. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's gonna get ya freaking out. Oh, it's gonna piss in your mouth and it's gonna drink your... I can't say these things. Okay, let's start over. We're gonna be clean. We're gonna be clean. Today and the next few days, I gotta be clean. No more swears. No more sexuality or implied virtual reality blowjobs. Okay? Cannot imply virtual reality blowjobs. I'll put up a clip about it on TikTok and YouTube Shorts in the meantime. But right now, I'm ronging on the tube. That's true, we don't have any emotes here. We've never gone live. We ain't got no emotes. Does that make the experience not worth it, or is my voice enough to carry you through? Are you allowed to satisfy yourself with a ronge with no emotes? No, we have to use the basic YouTube emotes. What are those? PewDiePie's eating an annoying orange. David goes to rehab. They tried to make me go to dentist, and I said, "Is this real?" Is that a good parody? People forget that David After Dentist died of the same drugs Amy Winehouse did. I don't know what drugs those were. Bad ones, heroin probably. That's what musicians do, right? If you want to be a musician, take on some of that heroin. So long as the rat ronges, we pop out. I'm glad to have you guys here on our first ever YouTube ronge. The ladies are in chat. Listen, I'm not gonna say inappropriate words anymore. I was suspended on Twitch for inappropriate content when I was making my Renpy video game because I brought up too much sexuality. And I cannot be too sexual. It's not okay. Gotta be a safe space, even if I'm labeled as a mature stream. You know, sure, plenty of... This is going to turn me into a right-wing grifter and a fascist. We all know this. This is what happens when I get upset now. If the male lonely epidemic has now hit me, and I can be pissed off. Why does Amaranth get to yell at her husband 17 hours a day and advertise pornography, but I can't even draw sloppy drawings and have a mechanic based around cum. And there I did. I said it. I already said cum. Shit. I said cum. Okay. That counts as one instance. But every time I say a word like that, I got to put a ding-dong in the ding-dong jar, just so everyone knows I made a little ding-dong mistake. So this week, we're going to try and keep the ding-dong jar not too full. Because if I keep making ding-dong mistakes, I might get banned again. You know, I don't want to be banned. That'd be crazy. Why would I want to be banned? Don't want to make a ding-dong mistake. I'm more than my ding-dong mistakes. I'm a ding-dong champion. Because I know that the ronging's got me wild. And I'm ronging on the side. With my mom. Prudes, well, we have to respect the rules now, Shifty. I mean, I'll show you guys again the clip that might have been from the previous stream that got me banned. And we won't count that as a ding-dong if I show it, because I'm going to set it up for TikTok. What happens when you get ding-dongs to the top of the jar? Well, if you're brimming full of ding-dongs, I mean, that's a big mistake. You got to go take a nap. Too many ding-dongs in one mistake. It's not good. You do not want to be that ding-donged out. That's not... The ding-dongs are there to remind you, hey, you're running out of ding-dongs. It's a big F for the ding-dongs. Well, the truth of the matter is, we could come back on Twitch tonight/tomorrow. And the truth of the matter is, the subathon's still happening. I just got to keep things right. I promise I will have the visual novel, Ratpocalypse, a simple visual novel with branching storylines involving Rat Cousin on the last day on Earth. What are the 4 activities he could do? We're just going to have to take out the adult content, such as, Rat Cousin's man milk levels, even though they weren't depicted visually. I think Twitch auto-flagged it and thought I was depicting man milk. I'm trying to be appropriate here. and he's not going to go to a strip club, you know, but have to change some things a little. Make it a little more safe for work, safe for Twitch, safe for Bezos. So we're going to have to make sure we get all that ready before the subathon this Saturday, which is still happening on Twitch. You ever ding your dog so much you knock out into a nap? Rizu, please don't make innuendo about the ding-dong jar. I'm going to have to make you have your own ding-dong jar to throw ding-dongs in. More like poo tube. Okay, you need to relax, the host. It's fun to see all the old names in here, though. Oh, here we are on a different platform. Hanging out as we always have. The man tries to keep us down. I'm going outside. I'm going to civil rights protest movements now. And I'm like, okay, guys, I get it. I'm looking at my fellow minority Americans now. Now that I've been oppressed. Now that I've got to go to kick and placate racist man babies. That's what I got to do now, man. That's what I got to do. Wow, hi. What's up, Capel Centals? I mean, we could still do one-on-one, too. I just took out the command because I don't have commands in this chat. I don't got no chat bots in this chat. I don't have the exclamation mark Discord, but somebody could probably throw in an invite if somebody needs it. So what did they say the ban was? Let's read exactly what Twitch sent me. Because we have an exact quote. I copy-pasted it. I was worried, dude. Part of me wanted... I feel like this is an apt comparison I always bring up when anything like this happens. It felt like a parent-teacher conference where I was like, I'm going to cry now. I'm a child. And then I was like, oh, it's only a day. Okay, it's not banning me for the whole fucking week or year or something. But specifically what they said was, I was role-playing oral sex in virtual reality, drawing characters engaged in sex or masturbation with or without sexually bodily fluids visible. I guess... neither of those happened unless the clip we're going to show at the end of the Ronge from the day before is relevant. And even then, I don't think that should count. And displaying sex toys in a non-educational context. Well, you can't ever say that anything Rat Cousin does is not educational. So there's your problem. And that should make every point moot. But I didn't show any sex toys. I'm not going to show what I showed. I'll be explicit, but without saying inappropriate words. Without being inappropriate words, I'll be slightly explicit. We had sections at Ratpocalypse, the Ren'Py visual novel we were created live on stream. And our current enemy of the show, Starshine Kitten, said, draw me as a character in a micro bikini. And we had created differences because I didn't make this bitch pretty enough. Girl, I can't draw pretty women. I'm just slopping it up, making a little... I shouldn't say the bitch word anymore. You know what? No more bitches this week. I'm putting another ding-dong in the ding-dong jar. Because that was a ding-dong mistake. Ding-donged up. Okay. Can't have too many... this lady... She's like, make me pretty. I'm like, lady. I can't draw beautiful women. You know, you can't ask me. If you're trying to use your points, because that was the program, use your points, force me to put a character in the visual novel, you got to be okay with what happens. It was the same thing with the EFT, too. It's like, you got to embrace what the hell I'm doing. Because that's what Brad Cousin just been doing what he's doing, man. So anyway, there were slight disagreements there, but in doing so, in making a Columbo micro bikini, I believe that's the only thing I felt like could be essentially problematic, was the base drawing I got from this deviant arter named Kira or something. Though it did not display nipples, it had a woman's naked body with cleavage, but there was no genitals, there was no bush or titty nip. So maybe drawing on that was the thing, or it was how we kept talking about if Rat Cousin went to this adult entertainment dance parlor, that his man milk levels would rise, and there was a quotient of his own arousal that was potentially deep-seated as a variable in the code, and I say that without a pun intended. What's up? Shout out to the chat room. We got blah, 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 blolts, and what's up, man? You here to support your friend?
What's up? The music is extremely loud.
Oh, shoot. You know why? Because I'm sending it to you, and when I send it to you, it's not being, like, leveled. It's being sent to you before OBS. Does that make sense? Now you won't hear it at all. I'm so sorry, man.
What a relief.
A bug just flew into Carly's eye. Man, when it rains, it pours, right? Rat Cousin suspended for a day has to... degrading myself, debasing myself, putting ding-dongs in jars and streaming on YouTube. What a freak.
Yeah, I wonder if it was some kind of automated system, because I would have to assume those work on speech, like words.
Yeah, and I kept saying the CUM
it couldn't,
word.
Like, scan the image and figure out, like, scan the image of a stream and figure out that there are lewd pictures on it.
The pictures weren't even that lewd, you know? I mean, I think there are VTube models that are lewder than my low-quality middle school boy drawings I was doing.
Probably. There was that whole thing about exposed, like, hips, right, though?
AJ says the naked lady on stream with the request of the talk of pegging is the cause. I don't think... First of all, she wasn't naked. It was a base model without clothes on.
Or if someone reported it, because that might have happened too.
What did? Oh, someone reported it, like, on purpose?
Yeah, someone might have.
You malicious malcontent?
Yeah, some just to be a jerk.
Just to be a jerk? And I don't think the talking of...
Or
and we're not going to talk about...
They were pissed off that you weren't playing the DLC of the...
That's it. I needed to play the DLC of Rise of the Golden Idol. Other than talking about my own personal Golden Idol rising. You know what I mean? My flesh statue. I don't think the talking about... we mentioned... In an educational context, I guess... I wasn't displaying... maybe it was, yes. It says displaying sex toys in a non-educational context. We were talking about my mother giving me the strap or something. I don't remember exactly. Maybe there was just a bunch of audio stuff.
All the time, though.
I know. These are things we talk about all the time.
So you know, it had to be something.
Well, we had a lot of new viewers. People were excited, and maybe people were like, "Yes, I can finally self-pleasure to the stream. I'm so excited." Maybe something like that happened.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? The only thing the suspension weirdly timed up with was I was like, I'm going to look up the interface for Sexy Beach, the Illusion hentai game. And I went and Googled it and copied it and put it there. And there was a lot of censored images because just in case of stuff like this, I have my Firefox Google search censor. You know, I'm like, don't show me nudity because I don't want to accidentally show nudity on Google image search at the very least.
Right.
But it was weirdly like, that was the closest thing to be like, then it stopped. It's like, maybe it detected the video game Sexy Beach from the screenshot I put it as reference.
Yeah, maybe.
It says, but suspensions are delayed. It did say it was specifically yesterday's stream, which is weird because we simulated oral sex in virtual reality, arguably, the stream before. But even then, I call BS.
Even if they are delayed, it's not by, you know, a full day usually. It's like if they detect something wrong with the stream, they'll get you that day.
Well, you know what? We have to accept the facts. That this is what's happened, and because of this...
With the time, with the Wilbo blood sacrifice.
Oh yeah, how long did that take?
It's just the sauce thing. I think that was a week he got for that.
That's crazy.
Or maybe even 2 weeks. It was a while though, and it was like there was no... I don't think he had the energy to sort of fight it, even though it was like literally sauce that wasn't even blood colored. It was like a reddish brown.
Yeah. Well, this just goes to show that, you know, if you guys want to support this content, we need a big enough audience so I could have lobbyists on my team and representatives to go to Twitch and say, Rat Cousin wasn't doing anything worse than Morgue Pie's butt. Does the stream sound different on YouTube? Oh, maybe Twitch has a better codec.
It does sound different, but it sounds different on Discord too.
Well, that's because Discord doesn't have my same gain filters or a limiter. Like I have a noise gate on OBS that I do not have on Discord.
I don't know. It sounds crunchier on both, I think.
Than normal.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What do I do about that?
I think it might just be like if I had to guess by the quality of the sound, it's like you're hotter than usual and it's like being compressed.
Oh, you know what? It's also because my input device for you is my multi-source one. That probably will sound better.
Oh.
Does that make any difference?
Yes, but now you're robot-y, but that might be on...
Oh, no. That's just all my virtual sources. It might make it weird. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Rizu says I sound fine. Rizu's there massaging my back, supporting me. Because don't let them...
Yeah, now you're hella robot. I think I prefer the compressed version.
Shoot. Let me go back. I'm back. Is this the same or worse?
Yeah, I mean, this one's crunchier but stable. On my end.
We'll make it work. Listen, I'm glad just everyone here is to support me while I'm going through this time of trouble. You know my primary income is the $100 I make a month on Twitch. So being suspended for a day, you know, it means that all the things I spent that I shouldn't have spent anyway are even more regretful. I did make some great beans and rice last night, though, man. Oh, lordy. And then I didn't even stay up late playing my Danganronpas. I wasn't in the mood.
I had a funny accident yesterday. I was cooking dinner and in a pan. Yeah. And I was gonna take it out of the pan, and I just about touched the side of the pan with my thumb. And very, very slightly burned myself. But I got so startled by burning myself that I pulled my hand away straight up right into the what's it called, the fan thing above the stove. What are those called?
Vent?
Stove hood?
The vent. Yeah, the hood, the vent.
Yeah.
And you're so skinny that you got sucked up in there.
On that thing instead. Which is kind of ironic. Like, my reflexes were overtuned to the point where I hurt myself on something else instead of the hot thing.
You pre-jacked your fear. That's why we're scaring ourselves to death, like John Stossel said.
Yeah, like rabbits.
There's John Stossel, if people don't know, is he's probably gone off the deep end right wing, but he was a decently libertarian news commentator back in the day. He was the one who famously went and asked a wrestler. It's all fake though, right? And then they punched him in the face, which doesn't make him wrong, just because they're strong. But it's funny. But he had this piece that my mom had me watch, because she was clued into this, because she did some work. My mom is a very hippy-dippy, granola, left-wing person, but she's in news-adjacent things, and she was doing stuff for Freedom Communications back in the day as side gigs to support her business, which is a newspaper for children, to encourage them to read the newspaper, find news, and do puzzles, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, around 9/11, she showed me this piece that he had bundled, because it was thinking about maybe doing something educational. John Stossel's Are We Scaring Ourselves to Death? And I think that was very influential for me, because a lot of it was about over worrying about things. And one of the big points he made was the old lady in a gated neighborhood calling the cops on a black teen is safer than the teen.
Right.
And I was always dude, that's so true. Whoa, you're crazy. People love to virtue signal their fear. The wealthy especially. I mean, and how reflective is that now with all the anti-immigrant scares going on? How have I gotten to this?
I mean, it's like a thing that gets exploited a lot.
Yes. Fear is so exploited right now. The whole thing with books are making kids trans, and there's 40 million immigrants ruining our lives. When it's actually, both the trans kids and the immigrants are in way more danger than you, brother. What are you talking about? But you get rid of their empathy by scaring them. And that's what happened in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Exactly.
Well, Blaholtzen, I know you offered to get me the DLC for Return of the Golden Idol, and I appreciate it.
Did I?
Yes. Yeah, you totally did. You're calling ice? I'm going back to France? Imagine, I did think, what if the thing that actually got me going to France was... And let me know at the end of the stream, guys, if me being less sexual with my language and punishing myself with the ding-dong jar every time I break that, let me know if that's a quality improver or deprover by the end. But I saw there was some congressman was trying to make pornographic materials illegal in the United States. And then in my head I was like, dang, I guess I gotta go live in France now. Is that bad?
I mean, hey, shit's crazy over there, you know?
Please don't say, we can't say shit anymore. That's gonna have to put a guy in the ding-dong jar. I'm sorry, Blaholtzen. We have to be more appropriate so I don't get banned on Twitch or YouTube. So you made a little ding-dong there, and it's okay. I'm not yelling at you. It's just, that was a little ding-dong.
Well, you know, we like to swear in Sweden. It's like
That's true, because you don't have much else other than ABBA.
Thing. It's kind of offensive to tell me I can't swear.
Oh, now you're pulling a right-wing joke. Oh, you're oppressing me.
Ah, shit. Well,
I should have made it like Ding Dongs the snacks. I think my characters, the Ding Dongs, are kind of snacky. They look like a snack to me. Why does KP Senti say? What'd you say?
Isn't there a literal snack called a ding dong?
Yeah, I think it's like factory-made sponge cake with creme.
Hold on, it's like a candy, isn't it?
Why is AJ saying in before Ding Dong Jar gets you suspended? Ding Dong Jar is there to make sure I don't do ding dongs.
It's like a mixed snacks, mixed nuts snack mix. Is ding dong. Ding dong snack.
Uh-oh, somebody just joined with a little hello button. What's that sound? Who be it? It's Shifty Merchant.
Oh, it's the little cakes too. Hostess ding dong.
So Shifty Merchant, please don't do any ding dongs. I'm trying to be more appropriate.
I'm gonna be professional today. I'm not gonna.
Okay. I've been thinking about your big bisexual parties with your movie screeners outside. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. That's a ding dong. I shouldn't be bringing up your bisexuality.
That's all right with me.
No, but I'm you know, I can't. I don't think I was being educational enough.
I did not come out to my parents, but I came out to my brother and like all my friends.
Okay.
My parents didn't even. My parents did not need to know.
Because you're not sleeping with them
No,
anymore. Like you're an adult. When you were a baby, you'd share a bed with them. Listen, I made that wasn't a ding dong. I circled around and made it make sense.
No, like, you know, it's like some bisexuals are more like we're into women, but you know, you get a guy like you know, occasionally like a fling sort of thing, like pick him up at the bar, have a good time, and you never see him again.
But here's the thing, Shifty Merchant. Who in the Discord community are you the most attracted to and least attracted to of the Rat Cousin and Hamfrey's world?
I don't know anybody well enough anymore.
That's a good answer, you sapiosexual.
I don't know these people. I'm old school.
That's good. You should go. I need to know them. Okay, we got WrestleMania in the room, though. I need to stop putting like 3 people in the room because I might have to leave the room to get control of these potential ding dongs.
Man, they really fucked you up by banning you, huh?
Yeah, it messed me up. I've been spiraling, much like Uzumaki.
I got home from work and I saw that and I was so worried. I was like, oh no, Rat Cousin got banned.
Did you punch the wall? Well, it was technically a suspension.
I was upset. I was just like livid.
Did you do white dude wall punching though?
No, my wall already has a big hole in it.
You're just in denial. Like, you don't realize what follows. It's a shadow ban, bro. You think, like, no more raids, no one's gonna find you anymore. You haven't accepted it yet, but this is
what the hell? Don't say that.
Now they know who you are. Now they're watching.
No. If anything, this is going to be a boon for my career. I'm going to become a voice of free speech.
Well, you know, once you get banned, that's when you get the street cred.
Exactly. Now I'm the edgiest there is in the community.
You saw they stopped Hassan at the border, right?
They stop. That's true. I'm the Hassan of VTubers. Because all the other big dramatic VTubers are right wing. No, Rat Cousin's coming in here doing ding dongs.
You're putting dicks in a swear jar to
it's
prove
not a
that
dick.
you're.
These are little characters I call ding dongs.
You're putting little ding dongs in a little jar so Bezos will let you back.
Yeah, these are little cute characters I've invented called ding dongs.
It's a swear jar, is what it is.
Yeah, from when you make a ding dong.
From when you make a.
Uh-oh, the ominous droning intensifies. What are the 2 French brothers? I remember the French brothers. They're saying, do not listen to them, right, cousin? Y'a pas écouter ces connards. Tu vas atteindre des auteurs que t'as pas cru possible, comme le Phoenix.
Do you really think you got auto-bouted? Someone reported you, my guy.
Who do you think it is? We have to do a mystery segment. This is the
I think it was
we can't play the new Golden Idol.
Legitimately, they were like, you don't notice my text anymore. Or
That's
one of the
it?
Raiders. It's probably one of the Raiders, bro.
It's one of the Raiders, or it was Starshine, upset that I didn't draw her character well enough.
I mean, I got banned from Epic RPG just for posting the Assy McGee emoji. That was it.
Well, was it built into the platform?
No, but it was perfectly acceptable to put on the Adult Swim Discord, but apparently not in the Epic RPG Discord because they banned me for 3 days and gave me all these reasons why.
Because what was all the reasons? What was the reason beyond you showed a butt?
Okay, I was complaining because the game was not working, whereas a lot of other people were complaining about it. And then I just posted the picture of Assy McGee, and it was an ass. It's a cartoon picture of an ass.
Yes, by the illustrious Matt Harrigan.
Yes, and I got flagged by somebody because it was disrespectful, immature, not family friendly, and also not safe for work. And I was like, what are you talking about? What?
Yo, you talking to the choir. You got someone who's literally seething in silence that I'm even present right here, finding a way to try to ban me right now.
Don't say that.
I mean, I just stopped talking.
No, bro. No. I go right through it. I don't go around it like you. I don't pretend.
What
like
about
y'all
pretending?
fakers.
I made a ding-dong jar to keep myself accountable. Where's your ding-dong jar? Where's your accountability? You ain't made no jars.
I'm just saying, Shifty's talking to the choir about innocuous posts leading to unnecessary bans, and I talk full face right at the seething silent one.
The guy literally said he thought I was being disrespectful to him because I was calling him an ass. I just posted the emoji. I didn't say you're an ass.
It's an ass, though, Shifty. I feel like we got a bunch of
Imagine you're
guys
in a
dodging
Discord.
responsibility, not taking
Imagine
into
you're in a
account what they've
Discord.
posted.
About a rat. Imagine.
This guy called me an ass. What am I gonna do?
We're not having people come in here subtweeting their issues. This is the Ronge Ride chat room. This is a Rat Cousin support group. It's not subtweeting your little petty internet arguments. These are about my internet arguments and only mine.
You got deplatformed because...
Okay, we have to break, guys. I have to kick you all out because I got to talk one-on-one to the person who did ban me, which is...
Jeff Bezos?
Which is Starshine Kitten. Starshine Kitten. I kicked everyone out so we could talk about how you reported me because I didn't draw your character good enough.
No, I didn't report you.
People are saying someone reported me and we were going through the files.
Do I sound nice? I got new headphones.
Yeah. Do the headphones have a
sound good?
microphone?
Yeah.
No, but everyone was saying
why?
you kept insisting I draw a micro bikini and then you were snickering to yourself and went to the top of the chain and say, uh-oh, he's drawn Columbo micro bikinis. Ha ha ha, gonna ban him.
I would never do that to you, Rat Cousin.
You promise? Because everyone's telling me I should be worried.
No, you know me, I promise.
I don't know anybody.
No, I know. Yesterday was a little bit of a rough day.
It was so rough for me. I was banned from Twitch for a day, and I had a bunch of new audience members, and we were talking about we're making a video game. We were being true creatives. I was being an inspiration.
No, it's okay.
Everyone said I was inspirational. Even Nilbog was like, "Whoa, Rat Cousin's making me want to do new things. I love all the things Rat Cousin does." And lo and behold, being an inspiration and being a powerhouse, a renaissance man is getting me banned.
I know, and all you want is the validation from Nilbog.
And my father as well, actually.
Yeah.
I received a gift from Blaholtzen, hold up. He got us the Lemonade Phoenix. Yo! Blaholtzen, that's so sweet. Thank you. I was joking, but also not really, so I appreciate you getting me. Yay! I flew out of my head to thank him. We get to play this game.
Guess why I had to get new headphones, though?
Okay, because you spilled lemonade on them.
No, because I got Minecraft.
Oh!
I'm gonna play Minecraft. I'm gonna be a big Minecraft girl.
Oh, because you're gonna do it with the Chodester. Are you gonna go on his server and streams and stuff?
Are you so proud of me? Well,
I don't know if I'm proud.
Be whipping it up on everybody's server,
I feel like KP Senti would be proud of you. I don't know if I'm proud.
You should be very proud of me.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy for you. I'm proud and excited if you have fun doing it.
I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna put a micro bikini on my...
You can't do that. We can't. That's a ding dong in the ding dong jar. I'm sorry. We can't talk about micro bikinis anymore. Ever since you got me banned for that.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, no. Everyone's saying it's true.
Well, I just had to clear my name, but I'm gonna let you go. Okay.
Wait. I just want to say, I think it's great if you love Minecraft. I just don't want people thinking that I'm the guy who's been saying everybody play Minecraft.
Nobody thinks that.
Well, you just said I should be proud of you.
Well,
I mean, it's like if you came to me and you said, I played all of Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, and I beat Baldur's Gate 3 twice. Like, then I'd be like, whoa, that's cool.
Like of the 3 games I have on my Switch, I have Balatro and Dropsy and Grand Theft Auto.
There's Grand Theft Auto on Switch?
Yeah, the 3-pack combo, the Vice and the San Andreas.
I didn't even know.
OG one. Yeah. I got that a while ago.
Because you know what? Anyway, what my ex Emily hit me up and we started being friendly again. Even though she knows explicitly how I ended that relationship, and it's nice to be accepted despite my mistakes. She told me she beat Baldur's Gate 3 twice, and that made me proud. That I was like, whoa, damn, girl.
Well, you have a different niche interest than I do, but that's okay.
Well, but if Minecraft is your niche interest, you would have been playing 15 years ago.
Well, my little cousin has it, so...
Okay, there you go. Do you want me to pretend to be your little cousin?
No, I don't.
No, please, come on. Now, then I'll be really proud of you. What's their name?
Jesus.
What's their
Charles.
name? Chickles?
His name is Charles.
Charles. Hey, Auntie. Hi, hey, Auntie Starshine. It's me, Charles.
Good lord.
What did I do? Are you going to church more?
He doesn't sound like that, but okay.
Hi, hey, Auntie Starshine. It's me, Charles. Oh, I want to tell you all about. I want to tell you all about the new firefly bushes in Minecraft, but you don't know anything about that.
He's really good at it, dude. He's very
Who
he's
is?
actually so good. My little cousin.
Why are you talking in third person about a second person who's right here?
Now he plays Fortnite, so he's too big for.
Yeah, I'm a little too old for Minecraft. It's kind of a game for kids. I've been playing Fortnite. Oh, you got into Minecraft? Huh? Reminds me in fucking 7th grade. Oops, I said the F word. Put a ding dong in the ding dong jar.
Yeah, you go do that. Put your ding dongs in your ding dong jar. Can I go get my Minecraft set up? I'm like so excited.
Yeah, please. It's set. Make a big rat cousin statue.
Okay, I'll figure out how to do that. I'll let you know if I need help because I've never played it in my whole life.
You're keeping it real. Hey, everyone, shout out Auntie Starshine.
You're welcome. Bye, rat cousin.
Bye-bye. So wait a minute. We got Tina in chat saying, AJ reported me? Who reported me? Who did it? Who got me suspenders for a day, ma'am? This stuff is crazy. I thought it was Starshine, but she's got that Midwestern young, I was going to say a word that was spelled MILF, but the new rat cousin doesn't say inappropriate things. She got a young mother, young aunt energy, you know? My bestie has a bad word ban redeem. If she cusses during it, she has to chat at ara ara or at uwu. Okay, first of all, I don't have to debase myself with an ara ara or a uwu to turn y'all on artistically. All I have to do is connect with my inner rat. And I know. Blaholtzen and Pustu and government name and a little PDF, they're all seething in silence right now because I've inspired them too much. I've connected with ley lines on a level that are axes you thought impossible. XY, rat cousin's showing you, oh, tain't a Z I'm adding a friggin' W axis. It goes up and down like a sine wave, except in a dimension you cannot perceive. This is why we talked about flatland. Tina? So who's recording me? Who's reporting me? Tina or AJ? Tina's now saying she's got alt accounts Tina Pop in the Discord. You need to defend yourself. You're one of my closest friends these days. Through thick and thin, much like the lyrics. I called my college friend Andy, by the way, after we found out on yesterday's stream, or was it 2 streams ago, that the Google AI definition for friendship was 80% of the lyrics from the song Friendship by Dragon Sound in the movie Miami Connection, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that could happen. And it could happen to any of us. I think everyone's excited, though, that well, no, I'm not even going to say think. I know y'all are frothing at the gills, full of joy and ecstasy. That rat cousin, despite the suspenders, is here on YouTube doing orange. Let me see a bunch of claps. Loyalty, honesty. Tina, we got you in the room. What's going on, girl? Did you ban me or did KP ban me?
I'm not. I honestly, I don't want to point fingers. I'm not going to point fingers because I'm loyal. You know how loyal I am.
Loyalty, honesty, see each
you.
other through thick and thin. Can you say those lyrics for me?
Loyalty, honesty, and see each other through thick and thin.
There we go. Dragon Sound Friendship, because we listen to that song all the time, right?
Yeah,
it's called
exactly.
Friends by Dragon
Sound.
Why would I ban you? Friends through, sing it with
Why
me.
would I reban
Friends
you?
through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're on top, cause we play to win. Hold up, dude. Hold up. I think there's another instance of plagiarism. People be stealing things from Dragon Sound. I'm gonna have to investigate this. Live while biking? I can't investigate this live while biking, can I? Okay. Verse 1. You've got a friend in me. Okay? This song came out in 1988. When did Randy Newman Friend in Me? When did that be written? He wrote it in 1995. Randy Newman ripped off Dragon Sound. This is crazy. And Tina's left. We still don't know if Tina got me suspended or KP Senti did. I'm sweating on a bike. It's like those Olivia Rodrigo songs I love. Well, you know what? I need an older man in my life. Shifty, you're the oldest man in my life.
It's like those Olivia Rodrigo songs I love.
Wait, what? Shifty?
Can I be back?
Yeah, you didn't quit.
An older man in my
All
life.
right, well, give me a minute here to mute this here. There we go.
What are you doing? You need to give me advice as the older man in my life.
Oh, well, stay away from women. They're a big trap. They're just...
Women are a trap? Is that what you said?
They're a scam.
The heck? So you think Tina's the one who got me suspended?
Probably, yeah.
Why would she do that?
Some kind of manipulation. She's working for something. She's got motive.
Oh, a motorcycle just ran by. I couldn't hear you.
Since she has motive, she's got a plan.
And what's the plan? Does it help us all at the end?
Probably not.
KP Senti and Tina, the two suspects in the banning situation, are both arguing that Rat Cousin should date men. What is that about?
I was asleep, so I'm innocent.
You fell asleep in like 2 minutes?
I don't know. It was yesterday, like whatever it was. I was asleep.
Dang. Well, tell me about your dreams.
You don't want to hear my dreams.
Uh-oh, Tina's back.
My dreams are crazy.
Tina, do you think Shifty Merchant's dreams are back?
Shifty Merchant.
So true.
Shifty Merchant.
I tried to get my microphone going and it's dead. It's just blinking red light. I'm like, what's wrong? What's your problem, microphone? If I went back to the other one.
AJ's tried to say he's not a suspect because he was at the gym during my stream, dying on the recumbent bike. But that almost sounds too convenient as an alibi. A Libby.
Yeah, me too. I was out running a marathon for charity when you were playing yesterday.
What was I playing, Tina?
You were doing virtual reality blowjobs.
Nope. See, I was making my Ren'Py visual novel, which means you can't be a suspect. You have no idea what I was doing. That I was programming again and learning Python with the power of Kinski.
Well, how does it ban you for virtual reality? It's so obvious you're not even in a headset.
I don't know.
I feel like that's very detectable.
Maybe they think maybe Rat Cousin is so lifelike.
Oh, yeah.
That they think that's virtual reality.
You know, I really think you could use this to your advantage. You know, like you're kind of like a victim right now, and people like to support you, like because you're a victim. Yeah. And it's really fun to investigate who may have did it.
But we're not even sure if someone did it.
I'm not even upset that 50 is saying that I did it, because I think I encourage the creativity of the team.
So wait a minute, do you deliberately sabotage me so I can rebound with more strength?
Yeah, I think you're literally going to bounce back from this and be better than you ever could have been, ever. This is like a butterfly effect moment, and I think
you're trying to say that we need to do Phantom Thread. You and me, and
I wasn't...
I'll abandon you as a friend unless you poison me, and then take care of me.
Oh, it's going to be in 2013.
Oh my god, now I'm dying on the bike. People are missing all the Twitch redeems, so true. I can't even trigger them. You know, if I try and go to my Twitch dashboard, you know what I see?
Nothing.
I see, yeah, it just says log in. I log in.
Guess what?
It says my account's suspended.
Guess what?
What?
This is also a prime moment for you to improve after the big incident. This is called the incident, by the way.
Yeah.
And it also, you now you know that you have to set it up so that you could have redeemables on YouTube.
Just in case.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you're learning through this. It's like a lesson was learned. And also, it's very fun for the community to see you bend the rules and get in trouble, but be cool about it. Like, people like badasses, people like victims. So, this is really good for you.
Well, ZZ Rat misses the emotes, so you think I should set up everything for YouTube and broadcast on both at all times?
Is that allowed? Is there a thing about that, or it's not a big deal?
I don't know. I like Twitch better.
But both is good. Ty does both, right?
Yeah, but Ty's, you know, he's stuck in the rut, and I think he's been sabotaging me.
Oh my god, wait. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
That I took over the Hamfree's Discord, and now he wants to kill me?
Wait, it did just happen while there was an influx of so many new chatters, like new people into the Discord, which is
specifically a lot of Walt's black weeb friends.
Okay, what are you implying with that?
That Ty is racist.
No, it's not. No.
Okay, I'll take it back. Specifically, a lot of people who thought Gebusetu Machu Picchu was funny.
Oh, you know what? Maybe Ty's mad about your secret project regarding that.
Yeah. The remake of Gebusetu Machu Picchu, where I recast him with Kiefer Sutherland.
No. Have you announced the project?
No, I don't even know if it's gonna happen.
What? But you sent me a mock-up.
What?
You had a mock-up of it. You said it was happening.
No, I didn't. I never said anything was happening unless we're talking about something else. You're talking about the thing with the DMV?
No, I'm talking about Gemu Satchel Machu Picchu.
Oh, Gemu Satchel Machu Picchu. This Gebusetu Machu Picchu that exists entirely inside of a bag.
Yeah, YouTube does kind of suck, though. Like,
especially without my redeems or my emotes.
Well, I mean, you already have millions of followers, and it's easy.
Yeah.
DOS Computer watches people that dual stream, but I think that's kind of like their... I don't want to say the word C-U-C-K because I'm trying not to earn ding-dongs at the jar. But do you know what I mean? What's a synonym for that word? Beta? It's kind of beta energy to watch dual streams.
Oh, it's more like AJing.
Well, Lectures does dual streams on, Twitch and YouTube.
Oh, I get to go down to the low. I get to go down to a low speed. Hold up, my body hurts today.
Sounds like Mahamar. Are you hanging out with Mahamar?
Mahamar did come into the one-on-one yesterday, multiple times, not even knowing what we were doing.
During the ban?
There's no
Do you think he did something?
We'll add him to the list, maybe.
So I got to put together a list after I bike.
Ty, Mahamar, AJ, definitely not me. Shifty, maybe. Not me.
The one.
Pustu, who famously isn't here supporting your dual stream.
So true, actually.
Which is when your
he's anti-NIS
is CLOGGED.
You know what? Honestly, that's so true. And there's only 11 people watching right now, which is like a third of what we normally have at the most. Pustu took a bunch of people with him to start a new stream. He's doing his own Ronge ride. You sent me those TikToks of him talking about Ronge riding this morning, right, Tina?
No, we don't need to talk about that. No, we don't need to talk about that.
So we're not friends.
The hell?
Can you say that one more time?
I said me and Pustu are not friends because he is very anti-alcohol.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
What?
He does like to push his own opinion on people.
I feel like I've never heard him talk about alcohol.
No,
also, Shifty, I think being an alcoholic doesn't make you pro-alcohol. I think it makes it a problem you have.
No. I am, and I drink a lot, and he has a problem with it, and he makes it a point to like pick on me.
Well, maybe he's worried about you, and you say it as being picked on because you're defensive.
Stop defending him, dude. Why are you defending him? Because he actually does shit like that, where he's like, I could never drink. I can't believe you're drinking. Meanwhile, he does like so many tabs of acid every day, probably.
Drugs, and then he's like, "Oh, you made a spelling mistake. Ooh, you're dumb. You're drunk." And I'm like, I'm typing pretty well for a guy who's on like.
You know what, Shifty? Maybe you need to DM him and say like, "Hey, sometimes when you razz on me for spelling mistakes and saying I'm drunk, it kind of makes me feel bad. Can we drop that joke? All respects." I just it makes me feel bad, and I don't want it to be a conflict on my end. Maybe you say that, like, "Yo, buddy, we're both in the same space. We both enjoy this. Maybe you're doing this just to like be goofy, but it makes me feel bad." Maybe you need to say that.
I met him in 2017, 2018, and I still know him, and he's been the same way the entire time.
Well, because you don't communicate other indirectly. It's like what Lil PDF was doing.
Max, stop victim blaming him.
Okay.
Can't you just recognize that maybe somebody is kind of ribbing too hard and it hurts and it bothers people, and maybe the one ribbing should apologize and not the one getting ribbed?
Yeah, but I've always said ribbing's for her pleasure.
I'm on team Shifty Merchant.
Team shitty perchance.
But maybe that's good advice.
Said that. I shouldn't have said shitty.
Should work it out.
I should have said shitty percents, dude. We're putting another ding dong in the ding dong jar.
Wait, so I think that you should have a court, like Bone Court. Remember Bone Court?
Yeah, that was a pretty good segment.
I think that's the best way to, like, every once in a while work out this drama, because I think me and AJ need to go to court. Me and Pustu need to go to court.
What do you and AJ need to go to court for? Now you're making things happen that I didn't even know existed.
Oh no, I'm just like, we're me and AJ are just kind of like,
okay, we're getting off the bike.
Yeah.
I got the Desperate Losers roast of Pustu. 384 views. Come on.
Desperate Losers is over.
Pretty good.
Don't even bring it up.
No, it's alive. No, it's alive and well.
So, the new Desperate Losers, I never want to tune into that in my life. It's a bunch of old white people I don't even know and I don't have a relationship with. Stealing my views and getting entitled. I bet they haven't even said thank you to Ty for the fact that he posts them. They probably don't even know Ty posts them.
See, you maybe should reach out to them and be like, hey,
I don't know
I
them.
don't want to have this problem with you, Desperate Losers.
No, I don't care.
I
don't care. I don't have to interact with them except for they're in my space that I am soon going to own through. I'm going to basically the immigration. All the rat cousin users have immigrated into ham freeze, which makes it so my culture is now the dominant culture, and I should be able to decide we don't need these people who don't support me.
Jelly.
What?
Stop taking away my viewers.
Hey.
Yeah, all they do is take away my viewers and hurt me.
Okay, I know you're just joking around, but like, you can't be saying that about them.
Why?
Because how do you know they don't watch you or support you?
Because they've never spoken to me once in my life.
Yeah, well, but they're still a stem of something that you were a part of, so you should be a little more supportive of them.
I don't know.
Get him right into Pooh's too.
I think we need to have a court case, and maybe Rat Cousin, you're not the right person to be the maybe Tunga.
Yeah.
Maybe Starshine is
maybe
a good
Tunga?
judge. Starshine judgment. Starshine judge. Tunga.
Who's Tunga? Maybe Tunga needs to be part of it? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I wish Tunga was here.
I don't know who Tunga is, and I don't have to support them. Listen, there's plenty of people at Adult Swim who were so happy to see me go. All I've done has been I've been discounted, discredited. I made Adult Swim Junior happen, and the next year they didn't ask anything. And now Bubble Blabber's making an article about how Pibby wasn't getting supported by Warner Media. Meanwhile, in-house people who would make shows 10 times cheaper with at least as much artistic integrity were being discounted. But no, there's no Bubble Blabber about that. Bubble Blabber's like, oh, Pibby broke social media records. Yeah, because children use YouTube. Because Adult Swim has never been about developers going, you know what, we should do what children on YouTube want. Literally, I've spoken with the developers who were like, yeah, that video was fine, but the whole series idea just didn't seem like it was a good idea, and it wouldn't have worked. And people are still acting like original art was torn down, and Bubble Blabber writes about them and not about Rat Cousin, an accomplished show creator who's now struggling on mediums such as Twitch, where he gets banned simply for being an artist. The person who truly needs support, the person who's actually spoken to him on the phone, Mr. Bubble Blabber.
This is literally fucking Matt Pepperoni's fault.
I don't even know who that is.
Who's Matt Pepperoni?
I don't even know what that is. I never see him once in the Hamfreys Discord. Meanwhile, he gets an auto alert every time his stream goes on.
Well, someone was asking for that. Someone. I think Shifty was asking for that. Actually, that's Shifty's doing. That's
Shifty,
literally it was in the mod.
Take it back. You have bad taste and bad friends now, and also stop drinking.
No, drink as much as you want all the time. It's not our business.
There's a limit. There's a limit to the drinking.
No.
Someone report this to Double. Yeah, Bubble Blabber reveal. Somebody make this clip. I, for one, have always said Bubble Blabber has been peddling in misinformation and lies ever since they reported on cartoons, and they've blabbed the wrong bubble this time. That Pibby article forgets to mention that the Pibby made a huge mistake, and that's not including Steve from Tender Touches in the world of Pibby. You think I'm being a burnt butthole? Come on, Rat Cousin, and argue with me, Bubble Blabber.
Oh man, I ate the wrong combination like 2 days ago of like rice and undercooked steak and like potato soup, and it was just like toxic farts, and my butthole was burning for like 2 days.
Are you talking to someone else?
What the hell have to do with anything?
My job is just walking, so I just had to walk, and it just burned.
I'm not Andy Merrill. I'm not Andy Merrill, okay?
I think he's on Desperate Loser stream talking.
Wait, somebody having a...
Imagine.
Are you on Desperate Losers broadcasting your carbon monoxide alarm?
You have 7 people watching, like I care.
What?
It's not the same here anymore, ever since we had to go to YouTube. I'm kicking into the waiting room. Get out of here. 7 people watching. You know what? These 7 people, they get to see me work on the new clip Tina, you ready for this? The new clip, the reveal of how I got banned from Twitch. Are you ready for this? Tina? Tina, are you?
Sorry, the delay is pretty bad, so I won't see what you're doing for like 20 minutes.
Just pretend. True, another reason YouTube's worse. Another reason.
Okay, so what do you... Oh, it's so cool. Wait, you're working on this? This is cool. I like that.
I haven't shown it yet.
Oh.
Okay, here's the clip, ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
That's how you got banned, dude. That's great. What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, the clip. Wait, it's not. Wait. It wasn't playing. Wait a second. Wait, it should. Oh yeah, because I muted the audio. I muted the audio. That's why. Ladies and gentlemen, the clip. Hey guys, and welcome to more Rat Cousin single player Minecraft. Hi, thanks Crimes Liner for falling. This is what it looks like when your penis is going into my mouth. POV, you're fucking my throat. Welcome to my single player Minecraft server. That's why we got banned from Twitch. What the
pizza?
Oh, both. That's why we got banned from Twitch. And AJ's like, did you even set low latency? Girl, I set low I didn't set low, ultra low latency. I set low, though. Okay, we need to throw in some sensories. We have to throw in some sensories. You know what I mean? Bianca Sensori.
Yeah.
Shifty Merchant's being a jerk because I razzed on what's it called? Desperate Losers. No. His comfort show.
Hey. I don't agree with your razzing of Desperate Losers. And you should. I'm the one who was on Desperate, who had my own Desperate Losers and was always in
that's the one I support. I don't support knockoff Desperate Losers that doesn't have my funnier friends. OG's the knockoff. You know what? We don't talk about the Craig Kilborn Daily Show, do we? No. Nobody's saying Craig Kilborn, come back. You're the Jon Stewart of Desperate Losers. Hi. Thanks, Crimes Liner, for falling. This is what it looks like when your penis... Okay, let's censor penis.
Well, no, because
your penis is going in.
Tynan Humphrey is the first loser.
Don't call Ty a loser. Your penis is going into my mouth. Pizza is going into my mouth.
A Desperate Loser. Like some Desperate Losers. Anyways, you
know what? I also have a problem with Swap Shop.
Oh my god.
Pizza is going into my mouth. And also, come at me, Swap Shop. Who the F is Craig Kilborn? Exactly.
What, are you mad about SMB still, too? Are you still mad about SMB?
Everything. First of all, Pusu, you didn't even spell it right. Craig Kilborn, the original host of The Daily Show from 1996 to 1998. Kind of sounds like the Desperate Losers that shouldn't still exist. You know what I mean, Tina?
Oh, wow. For once, you're not glazing Pustu. That's crazy.
No, I'm always giving Pustu a snap in the back. What are you eating?
Oh, I went to Costco and I bought the biggest Dorito bag.
Nice. Your feet in my throat.
It's like different than the big bag.
POV, your feet in my throat. Okay, wait, Tina, I censored it. Tina, I censored everything. Can you tell me if it's good?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, because then I'm going to throw it on TikTok and or YouTube Shorts. Hey guys, and welcome to more Rat Cousin single player Minecraft. Hi, thanks Crimes Liner for falling. This is what it looks like when your pizza is going into my mouth. POV, your feet in my throat. Welcome to my single player Minecraft server. That's great. Honestly, I think it's beautiful. Wait, I can't show that graphic. I'll get banned. Wait, You don't think YouTube's going to ban me for the Papa Compli graphic, do you? Oh, no. Oh, wait.